All right, welcome back. And these are the South Africans protesting. Let's take a look, then we talk about it.
See crowd now, Pretoria and Johannesburg. This one said everywhere choke. See, I'm here in Johannesburg. They try.
All right, you know, these South Africa people and their, you know, what they are saying in their country is a lot if you know what is going on. And my question is, why is it is only the Africans that they are driving away from their country? What happens to all that other people that also live in their country? What happens to people who came from the US, England, Germany, Europe, so on and so forth? Why the blacks? Why is it that the South Africans are driving the blacks away from South Africa? Is it only black people from other continents that is in South Africa? What happens to other people who are white that is in South Africa? What happens to them? Why are blacks driving blacks away? If you say, fine, our country is too tight, we don't get job, this and that, yes, we understand. Why don't you drive everybody away? Why don't you drive everybody away? Why don't you drive everybody away? Why are you driving only the blacks people that live in South Africa? Does it mean that there are no South Africans who live in other countries like Nigeria and other black nations? Does it mean that it is only South Africans that stay in South Africans, that their people don't travel to other countries for businesses or for migrate, or as the case may be? Why is it that it is only the blacks that they are driving away from South Africa? What happens to the white people that also live in South Africa? So why are they not driving them away? Let's watch this video.
To loot.
Okay, this appears to be people vandalizing, looting actually. What we see is people looting a shop that's been left open. It seems to be a garage or something of the kind, and they're grabbing whatever they can get. They appear to have forced it open. Okay, the police are moving in. Here's the police moving in. All right, he's... Okay, so that's the police quickly breaking up what appears to be a few people who are looting. This appears to be paints, I believe, that they were getting from there. And they've quickly gotten it under control. What has been happening throughout the day is you see this line of police cars peacefully escorting the marchers throughout the city, but making sure that they're not looting or vandalizing anything. And if something like that happens, they quickly get it under control. A few moments ago, we saw a car that some people tried to set on fire, and police came in and threw out all the bits of kind of inflammable material and made sure that the car did not set ablaze, essentially. So what they're doing is now trying to close that place that they were looting from. This appears to be somebody's home, because we can see a car under that. and the police are making sure that they can't take it back. Okay, somebody's brought back something that was grabbed from there a moment ago.
Here, they are about to start in one of the locations. You don't sound so okay. Here too, you see crowd.
All right, don't forget that this thing that is happening right now, it is very difficult for me to wrap my head around it. Why? Because I don't know why we, the blacks, are cruel to ourselves. Because what is really the problem? Is it that only the Africans that are in South Africans, they are the one causing problem? Is that the case? If that is the case, why don't you apprehend them and let justice prevail? As you are driving Africans away from South Africa, there are people who are there legally. There are people who have legit business. And right now, they are looting their shops. Okay? Now, let's move away from that. Don't forget that most people who are going on these protests, they are Christians. Yes, they are Christians. As it stands right now, nothing like God now. Nothing like Jesus died for you now. Nothing like religion now. Everybody just wants the Africans to leave South Africa. That is their mission, that the blacks should leave South Africa. That is it. Nothing like religion. Nothing like God love you. Nothing like forgiveness. You understand what I'm saying? So where is the humanity in us as people? Where is the Christianity in us? Where is the Christ-like in us as a people? Let's pay attention.
Me, I don't blame them all. They are fighting for their country. They believe say now illegal immigrants, they cause their problem. Now that one they identify. If we talk say they are lazy, they are this, they are that, they say now illegal immigrants, now be their problem because they march against illegal immigrants. Even yesterday, their president had a meeting with the leaders
to tell you that their presidency or their president is aware of this. It's a go ahead for them to carry out this.
Meaning indirectly, they are supporting the protesters. Yes. For me, now people who love their country. Nigerians, we know we fight for our country. Now to run for what? Run go Canada, run go Brazil, run go Morocco, run go Afghanistan. We sabi run. Go to Pakistan with food there. Now to run. See, this is our own. Nigeria no sabi fight, so no blame them. See now, crowd massive.
Yeah, mawana skana yo. Guys, yo.
South Africans protesting in the streets of South Africans, and their goal is that so we don't
know guys, finish
their protest.
MTN rank.
Does it mean that should that is in South Africa, their country? Is that the way to go now? Does it mean that every South Africans that is in every other Africa country should pack their bags and go? I'm just asking. Joke. It is no longer a joke.
They made a protest for Nigeria. Now they come out and to clap behind keyboards. The crowd.
They are serious about it. They are serious about what they are doing. They want the betterment of their country. That is why they are protesting. I'm not really blaming them for what they are doing, but there are better ways of handling this kind of situation. It is not left for you, a Nigerian or other African country, to tell your leader to do the needful, because as it stands right now, the government is aware, and as you can see, there's no soldier anywhere guiding these people or chasing them back. If it is in Nigeria now, we'll be talking about Christianity. We'll be talking about Christ-like. We'll be talking about, oh, they are our brothers. We will shield them. But right now, they are on the street saying they don't want.
They say, Lala, you.
Yes, they don't want foreigners again in their country. That every foreigner must go. Every black foreigner. So the problem is why this xenophobia attack on the blacks, because it is not only the blacks that stay in South Africa. What happens to the whites that also stay in South Africa? I want you to read in between the line,
Children,
and understand what they are doing. So, as a Nigerian, you have to stand up and defend your country against bad governance and bad leadership. If the South Africans can flood their streets to say they don't want other people, other blacks in their country, we should also stand up and say we don't want bad governance. We should reject bad governance, because it is bad governance that make our people to go to South Africa. If Nigeria is okay, nobody will go to South Africa, nobody will troop to other country for the betterment or for greener pastures. That is why it is important to go and vote bad governors out. Look at this video. This is in Nigeria, and he's down.
You are tired. You are very tired. You are coming in our country, taking our women, taking our jobs. We are very tired. You are doing the same job and you are driving a car, but I'm not driving. We are tired of this shit.
All right, you hear what he said? That foreigners are progressing while they are not progressing. That they are doing the same job.
Don't listen. I told you.
They are doing the same job while foreigners are progressing. They themselves are not progressing. That the foreigners are getting married to their women and also dating their ladies. So they are left with no choice than to drive them out.
Walk on the question then. Tiana.
What this lady is saying is simply what is happening in Nigeria, that the government are not up to tax in terms of securing the Nigerians. She's making reference to the kidnapping that happened in Ogun State, the children that was kidnapped, and the banditry in Nigeria, that Nigeria should go and fix their nation, that they themselves are the one that is fixing South Africa. So you that is a religious person, you that claim that you know God, these are human beings that was created by God, made by God. Don't be surprised, half of them there are Christians. They are driving Christians away from their country. Right now, they don't care the name of the church. They don't care who is their pastor. They don't care. They just want the blacks to leave South Africa. But you that is here claiming that you know God, can you go out like this and say to the government, enough is enough for bad leadership? People who are destroying our country should go. You will bring religion into it. You will bring sentiment. You will bring holiness and self-righteousness into it. But these are human beings created by God, chasing people out of their country. Yes. From the way she is dressing, as you can see, dressing like a deeper life. Yes. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. she could be a pastor or a deacon. That is it. How we are saying, what is right, what is bad. We must stand up as Nigerians to kick out bad governors, to say enough is enough. We must reject bad governors. Just the way they are saying no to the blacks that are in South Africa. Listen to her. Yes, she says they are tired. These are people who are serious about developing their country, not Nigeria.
You see, so
only God will save us. We can't continue to keep quiet. If other countries are kicking us out of their country, we should rise up to the occasion and vote out bad leadership. It is bad leadership that makes see finish to enter into this matter. Right now, everybody is claiming as if they don't know what is happening in this country. Everybody is saying, God forbid. Everybody is saying, thank God I'm not the one. But you must understand that until we come to a point, to an agreement, to agree that bad governance should end before we begin to have results. As you can see right now, the South African all over the street
na Somalia shobo the world for so
looting is going on, and don't forget they said there's not going to be looting, but what are we seeing now? They are looting foreigner shops, they are looting people's shops. This is it. This is what we are talking about. What does leave our country has to do with looting people's shops, goods and services? This is what we are talking about. The way they are now, there's nothing like religion now. There's nothing like ethnicity. They don't want Africans. All of them should go. That's what they are saying. That is what they are saying. They are looting people's shops, catching away drinks. I hope you are listening, and I hope you are watching. Go and get your PVC and vote out bad governance.
Hey, cut. Kamu tim. Saya ngap ke ngap. That side.
This is no longer a laughing matter. It is no longer a joke. We must rise to the occasion. If you are a youth in Nigeria,
everyone out.
Stand up.
You must take that. You must take it out.
Defend your future. Because as it is right now, there seems not to be green light in the future where we are right now. We must come together and vote out bad governors. Very important. Right now, they don't care who is the owner of these shops. They just want to loot it. There is no ethnicity here. There is no religious here. There is no tribal. There's no. So I don't know what to even call it. They just want to loot this shop. Nobody is considering that this shop belongs to somebody. Nobody is considering Christ as they're looting this shop. There's no how you can tell me that every one of them, there's no Christian among them. It's not possible. This is what we are talking about. You have to open your eyes that when it comes to survivor, people don't know whether you're a Christian or a Muslim. They felt the blacks, which comes from other countries, are taking their jobs, taking their women, their opportunities. So they said they don't want them again in their country. That is why they are on the street protesting.
You see,
the government is in support of what they are doing. This car belonged to somebody, and as you can see, they set it on fire. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
South Africa can pay South Africans 1 million every year for the rest of their lives. Let's say the average life expectancy in South Africa is 70 years. South Africa can pay 70 million to each person in this country to sustain themselves for the rest of their lives. We don't even need to work. We can have these legal immigrants coming to South Africa to work for us, like in Dubai. In the Arab Emirates, only foreigners are working. The citizens, the owners, the indigenous people of Dubai, they don't work. We can have that in South Africa.
You heard what that guy said? South Africans are thinking like that. What stopped you as a Nigerian to think like that? Saying that the foreigners are gone, that their tribal men will be the ones going after them now to restore the relationship. All right, that is it. What do you think? Drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.